What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got an absolutely amazing video for you guys. I've got a Rampart 17 best class setup, and although I don't usually like spoiling videos, the background gameplay is a nuclear again. This is the first Call of Duty game that I've actually dropped 2 nuclears, and it's only been out for like a month and a bit, so I'm pretty happy with that. And you guys are gonna absolutely love this class. This is pretty basic for the Rampart, but honestly, I was not even trying in this background gameplay. You can kind of tell how slow I was taking the game, and there was about 1 or 2 parts of the gameplay where I actually had to try really hard to get myself out of deaths. But overall, I wasn't really trying that hard. You'll be able to see I was taking it pretty calmly, not really panicking, and I can't actually believe that I dropped the nuke in this background gameplay because it was so easy, and if you guys use this class, you'd actually have a pretty decent chance of dropping a nuke. So let's get into it. So the Rampart 17 attachments, what are we saying? High caliber 1 and high caliber 2 are the best possible attachments that you can have on this gun. These are the must-haves of the class because if you hit 3 shots to the upper chest, they are dead, and that makes this gun one of the fastest time to kills in the entire game. 3 shots to kill with a weapon that fires reasonably fast and automatic is pretty damn good, I'll tell you that. And it's got 30 bullets in the magazine, and it's 3 shots to kill. You could get 10 kills with this magazine. It's ridiculous. Alright, so that is the first attachments. We do not need an optic because I'm personally a pretty big fan of the iron sights on this gun. Some people might not like it, so you might have to take something out and put something on. So yeah, no optic is what I'm saying. Head down to the next attachment and we have grip. Now, a lot of people will tell you not to use grip because maybe they want to run FMJ or fast mags or something, but grip for me just makes this gun that much better at taking people out on those head glitches, which you're going to be doing. You're going to be sitting on a head glitch, and a lot of times in games, if you're sitting on a head glitch, there's usually a head glitch opposite of you. And if you can't take that person out and they're going to be able to take you out, you're going to die. So you want to be able to take them out, and that is why I'm going to be suggesting the grip. It is definitely worth it, especially considering everything else that we have on the class. Next attachment is the long barrel. Long barrel pretty much keeps that 3-shot, 4-shot kill range as small as possible, as long as possible, which is what you want. So you don't want to have 5-shot kills really, so that's what the long barrel is there for. I really use long barrel anytime I possibly can, especially on an assault rifle where it will increase that range, which is what assault rifles are for, so long barrel is the way to go. Head over to the gear. This is where we get a little bit controversial, I guess you could say, because my favorite gear is the acoustic sensor. I don't know what everyone else is saying, but a lot of people might be telling you to run that stim shot because they need the stim shot, but man, the acoustic sensor on this class is really good. I'm telling you guys, acoustic sensor with an assault rifle is the way to go. If you're using an SMG, yep, use stim shot, whatever. But acoustic sensor on an assault rifle is the way to go, and I absolutely love it, okay? It tells me where the enemies are, even if I cannot see them. That is crutch, okay? That is why I use this piece of gear. That's why it's banned in competitive, okay? Heading into the perks, perk 1 we got Scavenger because we're going to be going on them long streaks. If you guys can't go on them long streaks just because, I don't know, maybe you're not quite good enough, Engineer's the way to go. It shows you so much stuff on the map, so that's the second preference if you don't think you can actually go on long streaks. Next up, no perk 2. I'll tell you why, because they're all not that good. Lightweight, you really do not need lightweight in this game. You run so fast anyway. Skulker is pretty useless. Cold-blooded is not really that good. It's not really effective. Gung-ho is pretty good. That would probably be what I would be running if I had something here. And dexterity it's alright. I don't really notice the difference, to be honest, but honestly, no perk 2. Perk 3, I actually don't have it unlocked yet. In this gameplay in the background I was running Ghost, but I wanted to be running Dead Silence because Dead Silence is the best perk in the perk 3 because it's always working because you move quietly and resist detection from acoustic sensor. So this is always working. Ghost isn't always working because half the time you have to be running, which I was not doing in this gameplay. I was like kind of holding out a certain area, just like running really slow, which doesn't really help. Luckily the enemies weren't really getting UAVs, so it didn't matter too much, but it was kind of a waste. So Ghost is only useful when the enemies have UAVs up. If you're going to be stomping on the enemies, they're not going to be getting UAVs. So Dead Silence is the way to go. If there is a class where you have a free spot, I would suggest putting both on, but I don't actually have all that unlocked. But for this class, only Dead Silence is definitely the way to go, and that is the class Obviously got to be rocking that dark matter camo, as you guys can see in the background, the dark matter, leveling it all the way up to the Black Ops 3 version. I actually really wish that the second level of dark matter in this game was like the orange one with the black in it. Like, that's kind of what this looks like, but this is a bit uglier, to be honest. I like the second level. I wish the second level was the standard, but it's not, unfortunately. But all the other levels look pretty cool, except for the second last level as well. That brightness really gets in your face and makes it hard for you to get those last 5 kills. So there is the class. Reasonably short video today, I think. It's under 10 minutes, unfortunately, which isn't the best for me. But if you guys have enjoyed, if this class is useful to you, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, give me uploading more best class setup videos in the future. I've already got one up on the channel, the best nuclear class setup with the cordite. Go check that out if you already have not. That video is doing reasonably well for the channel. I want to get the views up on that a bit more, but it's still not too bad. I want to see how these type of videos go, the best class setups, because I really did enjoy them in Black Ops 3, and they did pretty well for the channel, I'll tell you that. They all got like 1,000 views, which is really good if I'm enjoying making a video on the game that I like playing and it gets views. That's a win-win-win right there. So that's why I want to keep uploading best class setup videos when I can, especially if I drop a nuclear with the weapon, because that's my second nuke and I really wasn't trying in that gameplay, I'll tell you. Like, if I was going full sweat, I would have had the volume up, I would have had the streaks set out. As you can see in the background, I didn't even use the streaks. I only used the UAV. I would have been running UAV, counter UAV, and probably recon if I was going for the nuclear. But I wasn't. I was using torque, just holding out the certain areas, blocking off certain doors so I knew where the enemies were going to be coming from. On Seaside, I kind of wish that I got the gameplay on the Sunset Seaside, because I actually really like how that looks, but unfortunately it was only on the normal one. But what can you do? So that was a bit of a long commentary, considering I was going to let the gameplay play out, but what are you going to do? You guys get a long video, I guess, kind of. You get a great class to help you guys improve in games. So drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.